चिंकी, जल्दी जल्दी नाव को चलाओ, जलपरी मर रही है। इतना तेज तो चला रहे हैं, और कितना तेज चलाएं? मेरा तो हाथ दुखने लगा है। अभी तो थोड़ी ही दूर आए हैं चिंकी, इतने में ही तुम हार गई। तुम दोनों तो आराम से बैठे हुए हो, मुझे बचा लो। अब मैं कभी भी समुद्र के बाहर नहीं आऊंगी। बाहर की दुनिया बहुत ही खतरनाक है। ये लड़के जलपरी रानी को लेकर कहाँ जा रहे हैं? तुम्हें कुछ नहीं होगा जलपरी, हम तुम्हें डॉक्टर झटका के पास लेकर जा रहे हैं। लेकिन चिंटू, डॉक्टर झटका तो बहुत बड़ा इंजेक्शन लगाता है। जलपरी को बहुत दर्द होगा। डॉक्टर झटका इंजेक्शन लगाएगा तभी तो जलपरी ठीक होगी। ये इंजेक्शन क्या होता है? तुम्हें नहीं पता इंजेक्शन क्या होता है? जब लगेगा तो पता चल जाएगा। अरे ये क्या था? पूरी नाव को ही हिला दिया। अरे बचाओ मुझे, मैं पानी में गिर गया। अरे चिंटू और चिंकी, वो देखो शार्क, उसने ही नाव को टक्कर मारी है। अरे कलुआ जल्दी नाव पे आ जा, पानी में शार्क है। क्या शार्क? कहाँ है शार्क? वो तुम्हारे पीछे है रे कलुआ, जल्दी भाग वहाँ से। अरे ये तो आगे ही आ गई, अब कहाँ जाऊँ? शार्क तो कलुआ को खाने के लिए दौड़ाने लगी। अब क्या होगा कलुआ का? अब आ मुझे पकड़ के दिखा, मुझे भी तैरना आता है। अब पकड़ के दिखा। अरे चिंटू, जल्दी इस शार्क का पूंछ कस के पकड़ लो। अब ये नाव को तेजी से ले जाएगी। अब चल तेजी से। अब तो जल्दी से डॉक्टर झटका के पास पहुंच जाएंगे। हाथ दर्द करने लगा नाव को चलाते चलाते। चल दूर हो जा। जल्दी जल्दी चलो। डॉक्टर झटका, जल्दी इस जलपरी की जान बचाइए, इसको सांप ने काट लिया है। जल्दी यहाँ लेकर आओ। तुम सब जलपरी को कस के पकड़े रहना, मैं इंजेक्शन लगाने जा रहा हूँ।
The night the well began to whisper her name. Everyone in the house pretended not to hear it. One Eye crossed herself and pulled the blanket higher. Three Eyes pressed her palms to her temples. As if an extra, I could not save her from fear. But Two Eyes lay awake, staring into the dark with the only pair of eyes she had, knowing the whisper was meant for her alone, and that by morning, her life would never be the same again. That Two Eyes had always known she was different, but not in the way stories usually promise. In a family where one sister had one eye in the middle of her forehead, and the other had three eyes that could see what was hidden and what was yet to come, Two Eyes felt painfully ordinary. Her mother looked at her as if she were a mistake that had somehow learned to breathe. One Eye mocked her for being blind to wonders. Three Eyes pitted her, which hurt even more. In that house, difference was power and normal was a curse. Two Eyes did the hardest work, ate the smallest portions, and slept closest to the cold floor, listening to the laughter that never included her. Yet Two Eyes had a secret that even Three Eyes could not see. When she sang, softly, so softly that even the walls leaned in to listen, the world answered her. She sang to the tired cow in the yard, and the cow's ribs filled out. Its milk turned sweet as honey. She sang to the cracked earth, and grass pushed through like hope testing the air. She did not know why this happened. She only knew that singing made the ache inside her loosen, just a little. Her sisters noticed the change before they noticed the song. The cow grew strong, the garden bloomed, and Two Eyes, though still thin, carried a light in her face that no scolding could erase. Suspicion sharpened One Eye's voice. Three Eyes watched more closely, blinking her extra eye until it throbbed. One afternoon, they followed Two Eyes into the yard, pretending to nap while she worked. Two Eyes sang as she always did, but fear cracked her voice. The cow lowed in gratitude, and in that sound, Three Eyes heard the truth. That night, the house turned colder. Their mother's decision fell like a blade. The cow must be killed. Without it, whatever magic Two Eyes hid would starve. Two Eyes begged, her words breaking apart in her mouth, but tears were useless in that house. When the cow was led away, it pressed its warm forehead to Two Eyes' chest and breathed once, slow and steady, as if memorizing her heartbeat. "Bury my bones," the cow seemed to say, and sing. The next day, Two Eyes buried the bones beneath the hazel tree at the edge of the field, where the soil was dark and forgiving. She sang through her grief, her voice shaking like a bridge in wind. When she finished, silence gathered itself, heavy and expectant. Weeks passed. Then one morning, apples gleamed among the leaves, golden, flawless, heavy with sweetness. The tree bent as if offering them. Two Eyes ate and felt strength bloom in her limbs, not the sharp power of her sisters, but a steady courage that did not flicker. Word traveled fast. A prince rode by, drawn by the apples and by something else he could not name. He saw Two Eyes beneath the hazel tree, her hands sticky with juice, her gaze open and unafraid. He did not flinch at her ordinariness. He saw in it a rare bravery. When he spoke to her as if she were already enough. The house watched from its windows, stunned. One eye burned with envy. Three Eyes calculated, already searching for a way to bend fate. Tests followed, because happiness in stories is never given freely. The prince asked for apples gathered without looking, trusting the tree. Two Eyes closed her eyes and sang, and the apples fell into her apron as gently as rain. He asked for patience in hunger, kindness under insult, truth when lies would be easier. Two Eyes passed not because she was perfect, but because she had learned to survive without hardening. Each trial deepened the line between her sister's power and her own. When the prince asked to marry her, the house erupted. One Eye accused. Three Eyes warned of curses and futures gone wrong. Their mother demanded proof that Two Eyes was not stealing what did not belong to her. That night, the well whispered again. Two Eyes went to it alone. She sang, and the water rose, clear and calm, showing her not a prophecy but a choice. She could stay and be small, or leave and be brave. She could forgive without returning to at dawn. Two Eyes stood before her family. She spoke softly, but her words carried. She named the hurt without shouting it. She thanked them for the strength she had learned in their shadow. She refused to become their mirror. When she left with the prince, the hazel tree shed one last apple at her feet, a blessing and a goodbye. Time moved, as it always does. In the palace, Two Eyes learned that love is not an ending but a practice. There were days she doubted herself. Nights she missed the sound of cows breathing and earth answering song. But she sang anyway, to the gardens, to the tired servants, to herself. The kingdom changed, slowly, the way true things do. Years later, a woman with one eye and another with three arrived at the gates, worn thin by rivalry and regret. Two Eyes welcomed them without spectacle. She listened. She did not erase the past, but she did not let it rule the present. In her hall, power learned to bow to kindness. Ordinary learned to stand tall. And if you listen closely, even now, you can hear a song near the old well and the hazel tree. A reminder that what makes us different is not always what saves us, and what seems small can carry us all the way home.